Good morning. Many of you may have read the article in the Orange County Register this morning talking about additional funding out of Sacramento that will allow us to forego additional reductions in bus service. That is good news. The governor signed the legislative package late Monday evening, and it really is in two parts. The first part involves the gas tax swap and a continuation of the sales tax on diesel, which will be made available to support transit operations throughout the state. That means about $350 million will be available statewide beginning on July 1st of 2011 and available annually thereafter. We will get about $19.25 million in the first fiscal year out of that source of funding, and that is very good news. The second piece of the package is a $400 million one-time appropriation out of the balance in the public transportation account, which should be available to transit operators statewide before the end of this fiscal year. Out of that $400 million, the Orange County Transportation Authority should receive about $22 million, which will be helpful as we go through the next year. Again, the key point of all of this is that we should be able to forego additional service cuts and additional layoffs that were planned for the September service change. All layoffs that have already taken place and the service reductions that we've had to impose through March 14th will remain in place. The administrative layoffs that we're having to consider will have to go forward, but beyond that we will not have to take any further steps to reduce staff or cut service. So that's very good news. On the federal side, we've been able to secure an extension of the alternative fuel tax credit, which for us will mean a one-time infusion of about $5 million. That's an additional amount of revenue that we will be able to put to good use. I want to take the opportunity to thank a lot of folks that were involved in this exercise. First of all, the Orange County Transportation Authority played a lead role, I think, in moving this package through the state legislature, and we're very pleased that the governor did sign the legislation, and we thank him for that. We also want to express appreciation to our legislative delegation who helped in this effort. Some great support from our staff and from our advocates in Sacramento. But I also want to thank the union. Teamsters Local 952, Union President Patrick Kelly was very engaged, brought into play the Teamsters advocate in Sacramento, and with their help we were able to move this package forward along with the support of many of the members of the California Transit Association. There is one caution in all of this. We need to be concerned and watchful about the potential of a legal challenge. This legislative package was secured through a majority vote, which may be challenged by some of the taxpayer groups in Sacramento. So we'll watch that carefully and keep you posted on the progress in that regard. But bottom line is, I think this does represent good news. We've been giving you a lot of bad news over the past weeks and months, and so I'm happy to share this information with you. So again, we'll continue to follow the situation and keep you informed of any changes. Thanks very much for listening.